But like I said, hope everyone's having a good Sunday. Later, my family's having like a little party for.
I still have so much to learn about human interactions. Like,
Um,
where should I put my hands when I'm nervous? I just really want to make friends with everyone.
oh, that's sweet, Darren. My dad's brother's birthday is today, so I think right now I just wanna see if I can get the main world quest done. Because there's a new area, the still interdice of the Thousand Winds. And this one that's, that looks like the got a space, which is interesting. So right now it's just gonna be like a chill, and who knows, I may activate a world quest or something. It's very beautiful though, a lot of. Where's the dog going though? Fishy the Magnificent? That's cool. Oh, it disappeared. Oh, weird. Your balloon? I mean, I don't see it.
Bring it.
Also, I'm gonna try to unlock most of the waypoints. Wait, did that guard have a musket? Oh yeah. Huh. Interesting. Cause they never have guns in Mondstadt, so it's kind of cool. Some people won't listen. Now's not the time to go up the mountain. Let's talk about it. The Night Brew. Windrest Peak. He grabbed me and dragged me all the way here. Oh, we know Huffman. Oh yeah, he's probably from Mondstadt. As you can see, old man is trying his best to keep you away from the Windrest Peak. This is Liphart, an adventurer. It's terrifying, surely you don't wish to hear it. This is the extension of our drinking and bragging session from earlier. So what sort of great peril are we facing here? The Santorium is haunted. Seriously, I saw them ghosts with my own eyes. Oh, okay. Hey, is that the dog? The wind has ceased patrol. Slow down. Hoffman, slow down. Is that the same dog I saw earlier? Fox must have brought it from the Wind's Peak. Hope it's not nesty inside. It's just a little Sensidia. The wind has ceased. Investigate the corridor. A cute little dog though. Oh, a lot of Sensidia. It's quite a scare. Everything's just breaking down here. I reached that one grumpy conqueror. look after the junk for a few months. Oh, Louise will leave. Sorry about that. Never mind, let's think more doing. Let the poor old man deal with this. Okay, that's funny. Didn't bother to make it disappear. Flickering lights. Lights broken. Come on, Hoffman. Why are you barking at the cemetery? You howl the scent of death, but like the curse rush headlong into the transgressive eternity? Something about crack line. The bed just moved. Oh. That's just a lizard. Oh, a girl. I don't even have a picture of her on the grave. That's cool. And that's how it happened. Swear on my paycheck. Weren't you bemoaning how little you make as a doorman? Not just any doorman, oversee demolition work. Oh. Yeah, the pay is bad. Well then I swear it on my reputation at the tavern. Most serious oath for us Mondstadters, of course, because they drink. I should really investigate this myself. But I set out to meet with the Knight's expedition who are returning to Dormant Port. Sorry about this, traveler, but could you check the Sectorium for me? What about scary stories? The truth behind those are usually basic scientific facts of how superstition can be harmful. Paimon's a little scared. It's fine, I know my way around a fight either way. True. Ran into ghosts before too. Most of them were pretty easy to talk to. That's true. And leeway. So there really are ghosts in this world. Hmm. Long day in the mountains. Magic mountains, cool. Don't know if that's the right one, but I mean, it could be. Does look cool though. Kinda creepy. As we thought, there's something in the graveyard. Oh man, must have made a mistake. Oh, her face is on there too. Girl was so young. There's a sad story behind this one for sure. Are you friends with my sister too? That's funny. You look exactly the same. So you gotta be a younger sister of the person buried here, right? Well, are you also her friend? I don't think we count. You scared the old man at the gate last night, so the knight sent us to investigate. See, well, I'm here to look for her. I didn't expect that rumor to be true. A rumor? That those who go to the sanctorium, will stay there. Or something similar. In her letter, my sister said that the sanctorium was about to close, and that she was going somewhere far away. Maybe she went traveling around the world or something. And wait, her gravestone's right here. Sorry. It's alright. Before I came, I thought the same way you did. Took me some time to prepare myself before I could come here for answers. May I arrived a bit too late last night, and up frightening the old man. Please help me pass along my apologies. Sorry for causing all this trouble. It's okay. We'll explain it to everyone, you'll be fine. Though late last night, I asked the old man about the situation, but he fled without even looking back. For now, I want to look for traces of how she lived her life. Perhaps that would lead us to some clues on why she would. We'll help her. It's getting late. Sooner we finish, sooner we head down the mountain. By the way, what's your name? Oh, what is it? Embarrassing name or something? A nickname? How's that sound? No, just, I had planned to, well, come to say goodbye. Really? Wonder why she said that. Zeppelin. Her name is Zeppelin. Alright, we're helping her. I mean, there's the Sensidia. A cursed mountain where none who enter ever returns. A note, a scrap of paper, perhaps traces of a life that once exists here. When the demolition already this far along, there may not be much left to find. Oh yeah. Are they really gonna tear this place down? That'll be kind of a bummer though. One of my family members came to apologize. She find a photo of herself looking particularly dashing. 100 years from now, let's find each other again in the wandering winds of Mondstadt. Okay. To my fellow patients at the sanctorium, let's all congratulate old Bower on finally making peace with his family. Sounds familiar. Either about function on a burial plot right here on the sanctorium. Now maybe there's a generous shed. Cocktail, sprinkle of old age, paranoia. You take care of the elderly. He made peace with his kin. I don't want it. It's morbid as hell. I doubt any of you want it either. The greatest pretty cursed gift to be lugged around. Since my lungs should be fully treated soon, I'll be heading down the mountain any day now. I'm officially releasing my claim on that plot and headstone. First come, first serve. No, even worse. You get the point. My companion in recovery, come find me a drink when you're well again. Kush, who's changing careers and never stepping foot in the mines again once he's out of here. Tombstone carving has been a family trait for generations. Wherever it's Leeway style, Mondstadt, Inazuma, I can carve and describe them all. Officially recognized by both the Wangshin Funeral Parlor in Leeway and the Church of Phenonius. I'm available for inscription, though only until I'm cured and out of here free of charge. Who does not know the Gravedigger song? Ask me one more time and I'll carve a curse on your tablet. Okay, it's weird. Envelope? Oh, it's just like the statue. It's kind of cool. Still need to find one more item. That's probably somewhere here, right? No, there she is. Uh-oh. Zeppelin, were you waiting for us here? No, I think something feels off. Yep. What's that? Oh wait, so far away? This place looks kind of different from before. What happened here? Oh. I am Niflid, watcher of nothingness, the open eye. Noble traveler from distant realms, return from the sea of stars. Greetings, I bid you welcome. Return ye from the sea of stars. It knows you, but I don't know it. As it should be, we dwell within the watchtower of the world. We were never meant to meet, even cross countless ages. Yet I have now fallen into the mortal realms for one purpose alone. I beg that you send to the high heavens and free the islands of the past from their inverted fate. Please touch the animal archon statue over there. It's a gateway that leads onto the heaven. Really? Okay. Are you sure Zeppelin is supposed to be here? At least let us take her back first. Inconceivable. You really came. Oh my goodness. Please remain calm and merely place her under my protection, so that she shall not suffer any afflictions after ascending. So you mean we're bringing Zeppelin with us? She has her own journey to embark upon. When you reach the temple above the sky, she will be restored. We never agreed to some strange place like that. Let Zeppelin out first. This is not some strange place. This is a seat of governance above the skies. Its name is Segment Domain Toe, or perhaps let us use its lost name, the Temple of Space. Oh, damn. And what did it just did earlier? Yeah, just like what the god of space did to us. That is correct. It belongs to the god who once appeared before you, my creator. Within the temple you shall find your answers. Please take this with you. It will aid you in your steed. That's kind of creepy. A little strange, but kind of cute. A watcher does not explain. A watcher observes in silence. When safety may be granted, it will restore Zeppelin. You're looking to dump responsibility onto someone, aren't you? Noble Outlander, are you willing to go? The Temple of Space. I will go. I guess Paimon's going with us. In my earlier discourtesy, has stripped anger within you. Come at me with blade in hand, I will await you in the mortal world. Seem to possess a certain degree of ability to perform spatial manipulation within the Temple of Space. This is crazy. All the inscriptions. Head to the Temple of Space. At least we know what the statue in Mount Set is now. I mean, it makes sense because all the lore or people have talked about. Oh, this is the loading screen. Shed a light. There she is. Sevlin, are you alright? I'm fine. My sense of time is a bit off, though. Like a very long while has passed, and yet also just an instant. That sounds like a familiar feeling. You felt this way before? You must have been through plenty of misfortune, too. How long has it been for you? About 500 years. What? Has so much time passed already? Oh no. Yeah. It's only been about 10 minutes or so, that's funny. So that's how long it's been, say. You never asked us for our names. When I tried to call for help just now, I realized I didn't even know what to call you. Sorry, at first I was playing too well. Never mind. I already know that you're a traveler. What about your pet? Paimon's a pet, yes she is. Yes, Paimon's not a pet. If you're going to make another corny joke, you can stuff it. Oh, I'm sorry, Paimon. Well then, hello Paimon, hello traveler. So she knew about us. Keep moving forward, see what's going on. Oh my goodness. Oh, I can't go faster. Okay. Yeah, those look like leeway stuff. It's kind of cool. Oh, okay, it's one of those. Don't worry, Paimon. Gonna give you a nickname. Let's go with Dex. Dex. I wonder why. She'll name it that creature that. Demon Mountain Breath. Oh, that's kind of creepy. Light up the Temple Space map in Mondstadt. Huh? Why can't this be like an actual quest? But whatever.
I'll keep this close.
Oh, it's a seal. A blubber beast. Brown and charming at first glance. But consider this. The lazy, degenerate lower creature. Hey. Don't be mean to it. As the Romarians once call it. Oh. Has wandered through the seas far longer than the entirely over Moria-owned civilization endured. By that measure, the blubber beast may be closer to eternity than any empire that has ever risen, and certainly closer to the perfect sphere. Okay, that's funny. So it's like a museum. That's hilarious. I'm gonna have to move this thing out of the way, right? Wait, it had a description? Oh yeah.
I'll keep this close.
About the crabs. When the apostle of the Golden City still walked among us, I once saw creatures like this in the southern territories. The great mother who grants us life. I would not dare speak her name. What might she think, knowing one of her creatures has been confined here? Though perhaps the thought is futile. In the end, no place in this world is not a cage. What place in this world is not a cage? Oh. Yeah, that kinda makes sense actually. Since people in Tibet are bounded by fate. Clusters and memory factors. A memory factor is the smallest unit that makes up civilization. By dismantling the cluster they form, you can obtain memory factors and offer them to a memory core to obtain blessing from space itself. Wow. That's a big lore drop. Hello? Humans, I thought the uplifting had already ended. More cease like Hilda then? No way, perhaps we were simply unlucky. Newcomers who have only recently passed the trial. Greetings, newcomer. My name is Historia. I hail from the age when the Dark Dragon King rent the sky open. Oh, the War for Merly Flames? Butchering that name. Anyway, call me Traveler. Paimon's Paimon and Zephlin. Oh, he knows him. And Dex. Ah, Dexter, you're here as well. Now I understand you must be people of the present age, in which case you'll come to reinforce us. Oh, Dex's real name is Dexter, huh? Is it your friend? No, we call it Dex too, but it just sets me a secret single. As such, I introduced it using the official, more impressive sounding name. I won't say a formal name, and a secret code too. Nope. Now is not the time for such talk. Since Nibletta has sent you here, that means it's finally our time to strike back. More confused than I was the first time I looked upon Esther's painting. Does the name ring the bell? He's is from a very long time ago, surely not someone you know. And you know what? Who knows? Maybe he really was famous actually. That pissed me off. Why didn't I make a mark in history? You know what? Just call him Malky for now. Malky, but I feel like she might heard that before. No, this isn't time for that either. Let me ask you, do any of you have any combat strength? With a junior... Oh. Yeah, we're pretty good. Come, let's head out and show them what Pantrian or maybe means to you. It's weird names. I'm not gonna pronounce them. Also, this is the place. The past, present, and future. The center of the pillar hall of space. Now then, let us set our course for the heart of the world, a realm unreserved for the old or the young, rulers or fools. Yes, come. It's Team Humble time for a strategy meeting to hold. Does the team include me? Oh, Paimon forgot. Storia, do you know how to send someone back down to the ground? I do. Then can you tell us how to send Zeppelin back? She's just an ordinary person. In the past, that would have been nearly impossible, but the temple laws and order draw close onto collapse, making it now a trivial matter. Simply need to do me a small favor. Oh, it's simple. Smash a few crappy guards, rescue an old friend, and escort us back to the center of the pillar hall. That doesn't sound too bad. You know what kind of god rules this place? Travelers looking for her. This was once a sacred hall of the god of space. Yep, that's her, but she's nowhere to be found. After the mistress vanished, one of the two stewards fell from grace and departed. The one who remained, Melanta, grew incredibly severe with us. Or revere. He did not descend onto the mortal world, but he has descended into madness. Melta, does that mean the one who fell from grace is that self-absorbing Niflin guy? Correct. The watcher who introduced Dex to you is the one who departed. Niflita of Nothingness. I'm butchering that name. So there really was that big winged guy who talked to himself, doesn't care what people say. Change the subject whenever he asks him uncomfortable questions. Huh? Does he really talk that much? No matter. Two of them were once divine families who watch over the world from the pillar hall of space. The Temple of Space selects people and objects from a specific historical age or a now vanished civilization, using them as the smallest possible segments. Once elevated, the chosen are prepared here as living memories forever. That doesn't sound like a very heavy fate. I suspect that it was not ordinary design as a eternal paradise or some heaven in the sky. Still, the God of Space sisters would occasionally bring things of interest onto the temple and grant small pardons for acts of change. Well, Paimon gets it. The place was a spotless but dull bookshelf that the sisters then covered in stickers and stuff with light novels. Really, Paimon? Then Melanta, driven by longing for his creator, reversed all the rules to their original form. He began purging everything that had changed, punishing anyone who broke from precedent. Butchering that name. I gathered the courage to leave the relative safety of the temple center, hoping I might be able to save an old friend. But my lack of pancreaction training, I'm not gonna pronounce that, I ended up getting chased by a guard hiding in the spot earlier. Alright, that's the introduction. What's our plan? We fight our way through, save anyone we know. Fine, looks like Atlanta, the higher up the ladder we can reach from now. Hopefully we can get some answers from him. Okay. I think last time I remember. Ooh, there's a new boss. Not boss, but an enemy. This dude asks us to save his friend that's trapped here. If I remember correctly. Alright, sorry about that. Okay, we need to learn space-like vectors. Cool. Domain keepers. Track the number. On this day, the domain keeper will track the number of pyro, hydro, electro, cryo damage instance it takes, respectively. When it takes 3 instances of damage from any of these elements, then the domain keeper will exit the state and transform into the corresponding element form, applying the element to itself and gaining a resistance increase. Ah, okay. Relate space-like vector. However, much like the world itself, the temporal space is governed by its own laws. Certain bridges that have been vertically distorted will, after some time, automatically revert to their original form. Interesting. So they just get resistance. Depending on what element I use, basically. That's why the fight was a little tough. Let's see if we can fix that. Yeah, why not? Hold the left trigger and move. Oh. Oh, that must be his friend. Oh, visit our great master of anti-self-determination, Joseph. So, why are you here cursing all who lives? Oh, that's weird. Cut it out, no one dies in the temple space. How strange, you try testing the rules? Is there anti-self-determination? You talking? New batch of guard will be on its way. Special time calls for a special manager. I won't make fun of you. Traveler. Zedelin. This is Joseph. He's a friend of mine. Oh, he's the one that was trapped. You don't have to be sentimental. Everyone here is everyone else's friend. You can't come to love or be loved by everyone over such a long period of time. You'd be drowned in the world in sorrow. Let us set our course to the heart of the world, a realm not reserved for the old or the dead, for the rich or poor. I quoted that poem before. Interesting. Let me make my PNG a little bit smaller. Because why not? I'll make it big once I fix the... call it the background on that program. Oh yeah, let me get the chest.
Goodness,
Memory factor.
how the world has changed. Might I ask, when did the custom of placing treasure chests in every nook and cranny come into fashion?
Oh. That's cool. Hopefully the stream doesn't lag. Oh, a lady. Oh, that's kinda creepy. Yeah, we can make it much faster. Or beat this world quest much faster. Oh, that's weird.
Perhaps these treasures might be of utility to you on your journey.
Echo of silence.
Please, I insist.
Kinda creepy. Oh my goodness, I'm about to fall off. Okay, that does look kinda cool though. Even the torches are cubed. Okay, we're going inside. Whoa. Safe here, I don't know why, but the suppression type guards can't get in. They don't harm people either unless you try to steal a relic, that is. Zeppelin, you've been grabbing that suitcase this whole time. Your knuckles are all pale. It's safe here, so just put it down for now, okay? Well, unless you got a stolen relic in that suitcase. But that can't be, right? Mm-hmm. She didn't have it earlier, though. Still, Paimon sure has gotta be full of valuable items. Not really, just some things I need to say goodbye to before leaving. Alright, she did mention that. Like, she was dying or something? I don't know. You and your sister have vastly different personalities. Oh, he knows her. Sister. I mean, have you met my sister? Did she come here before? So the Hilda you mentioned before really is. Easy now, young Zeppelin. This place is safe. We can take our time talking about your sister. Shameless fellow, Hilda called you Grandpa. Aww. I couldn't tell how many years ago I was born still. I have heard you all speak of an age long ago when the gods waged war across the land. In my time, there was no gods living in our land at all. Have you ever seen an angel? That makes you a great-great-great-grandpa. Grandpa Historia. Nay. Once you get here, all are caught within stagnant space-time. Saints and commoners, wise and foolish, young and old, there's no difference. As to say, don't call me Grandpa. Aw, it's funny. Hey, let's call each other whatever we want. I'll call you Grandpa Historia, and you can call me Young Hilda. She was a good lass, but for some reason she always looked so gloomy. Oh no, they're taking her suitcase. That's dumb. We'll get it for her, probably. Alright. Temple Space Memory Core. Ah. Exploring the Temple of Space, you will sometimes find clusters form. Okay, yeah, it's those blue things we found. Hey, free stuff.
Night falls.
And there it is. Oh, thank goodness. Looks like we only recovered a small part of Lynn's stuff, though. That is, as expected, the suitcase and everything inside it had been classified as relic of this age. The rest are likely dispersed and placed in other areas. Oh. Don't worry, Zeppelin. We'll find them together. Thank you all. Then I shall tell you about the theme area. I'm listening. Wise people like us, landscape relics, ecosystems are also uplifted to this place. The temple was originally meant to preserve them as segments of human culture, gradually develop their own function. Take for example, Yulong Academy from ancient Liwei. It has now become an area devoted of art and painting. Oh, kinda cool. And there's Vinipi, a Labrador who once hauled stones from the Mausoleum of King Desert. Under order, he built a desert-style complex called the Desert Pavilion. Last, my favorite place, the Chamber, Ancient Texts. It also contains new novels written by some of the uplifted. This is the purpose of the temple space to preserve rather than evolution. They were also the first to face punishment. So we gotta go to these three places, find the things Zeppelin lost, right? You could also free those areas and rescue the others, if it's not too much trouble, of course. Oh, Historia. That's gonna run you extra. I wouldn't put it that way. We should go help everyone, and find my things along the way. Your personal effects are the utmost importance here, Lind. You are, after all, someone who lives in the present. This place is but a anthology of the past. It has no future, whereas you still have yours. That makes your needs the most important, do you understand? In the end, a living person may amount to nothing more than a name on gravestone. Name carry countless memories, as well as stories and string passed through the young Zeppelin. Let us return to the rest for now. I suspect you still have many questions. Paradise. Okay.
Goodness, how the world has changed. Might I ask, when did the custom of placing treasure chests in every nook and cranny come into fashion?
Within the temple of space, you might find paintings that have pocket of space sealed inside them. Overlapping them, Dix can restore the space trap within the painting and manifest objects from the painting to the physical world. Cool. Next, can also retrieve and re-project the artwork. So, oh, that's kind of cool. Oh, we gotta bring in a painting to the real world. Oh, that's kind of cool. I mean, this is one of the locations, so... Question is... Where do I need to go from here, though? Eh.
What greater pleasure is there than the unexpected?
Zhongli's pillar. Classic. Oh. Oh no. This is like what happened in Zhongli's story. Kind of desert. No, those aren't statues, those are people. This is what happened with the God of Salt in Zhongli's story quest. I'll give you a coin, King Desert reward me for something. I guess this person was trapped in here. You people, never seen you running before. Newcomer showing up now. But since Dex is with you, I suppose you're back up. My name is Vinny. Come from the area when King Desert divine form still walked among us. Oh. Paimon, and this is Traveler. Our team got one more member, Zeppelin. We're probably what you consider people from the most recent era. Zeppelin, we happen to have an older sister by any chance? You know my sister? Of course. Everyone's is friends with everyone. It matters little what station they occupy in their former life. I was a nobody, just one of many working on King Desert Coliseum, traveling the desert. I was plucked from the sands, thrown into the interval where I was for, I'll say, less than 100 years. And once I left and came here, I found a place full of ancient, some from times preceding even King Desert himself, but we all got along just the same. Later on, the sister of the deity here told me they haven't plucked any desert buildings and asked that I reconstruct them from memory. It was only with everyone's help that we managed to build this place at all. But now look at these ruins. You know, speaking of which, probably has a question. These statues out there, are those artwork? You know, back from King Desert era? Probably not. Perhaps they were created to serve as a reminder of the impermanence of a physical body and life itself. You really are different from your sister. You must really enjoy reading like the others. Those are people, all of them. They were punished by being turned into sand. Yep. Don't worry, they're still alive. Okay, death does not exist here. They'll all be restored once the problem here is solved. But wait, didn't you say that whoever saves you would get the coin King Desert gave you as a reward? I'm a bet it's worth a lot of more. I'm not handing it over. It's my lucky charm. Besides, the only thing I have left to remind me of my old life. Of course. Since it's so important to you, alright, guess we'll be super nice and not press you for payment. We've been chatting too long. Looks like they're here. You don't have time to stand around, or are you at least a level? Okay, yeah. Here we go again. Paimon doesn't even know what kind of standard this is supposed to be. Okay. Just put a wall in front of it. Sure, that'll help it. I mean, hopefully we can find Zeppelin stuff. Alright, to turn it off, I remember. Never mind. We murder it. That's quite something. You easily at a level high ranking. Okay. Did you say you have your hierarchy back in King Desert Day. Well, all those scholars in the archive have read enough books that their combat assets actually hold some weight. It's nice to be so well read. For instance, on average, knights serving under could take on 3 Stanier Romanian Centurions at once, though they're half a rank below. Okay, we don't need to know about that. Midjay, who served Crocodile King, oh, I remember him, wasn't considered exactly an elite fighter, but was highly adept at dealing with monsters. So in terms of rough power level, okay, yeah, let's go save your friend first. But I want to know more. We can talk about that later. Okay, that's funny.
See, just follow my intuition.
Perfect. Penelope, you're still alive. Wanted to see you. Of course, I know that death is not possible here. What I mean is, I'm glad you didn't turn into sand. Anyways, you know what I mean. I do. Thank you all, and Dex too. I didn't do a thing. Of course you didn't. Incredible, your shrink seeded. Okay, yeah, we get it. Oh, even Paimon's kind of interested to see how you actually stack up in that system. In that case, I'll take you to the others. After all, Vinipy only provides the pattern work and Mofits of King Desert Times. I was the one responsible for the main layout and pathway in this area. That's right, all this may look like a building from some Gilded Age is really the result of everyone's knowledge. Cool.
What greater pleasure is there than the unexpected?
Okay. I might be a bit self-indulgent to worry about my own. You'll probably think me ridiculous, but I've actually already decided what mine will be. Please tell my love and aww Patropolis that Vitruvius. He turned his head even before he was done speaking. I'm hopeless. I'm actually fighting the urge to chuckle out loud at this sad. Why would you laugh at him? He's going to be so mortified once he stops being sad. That's a rather optimistic take on the situation. We have a choice to make. Do we deal with the guard first, or search for survivors for as long as we can? Alright. Wait, so I can choose either block the path or kill it. Don't know how I feel about that. Oh, there is another person there. Okay, see what it wants me to do. Yeah, I don't know if there's any, like, repercussions of destroying these things. But who knows? Really? Because I'm not. Whatever. Can we block you? Or can I just get by? Oh, yeah. I can just get behind you, right? Yeah. Okay. And then kill you. Then it be next. And yeah. Thank you all. I'm her younger sister, Zephlin. I see the two of you look so much alike and so pretty. My name is Kishima. And I come from what was I going to say? The area which the Dendro Arc had yet to become a child. Oh. So, Great Rukadevata. And we only know about her 1,000 years? Damn. This is beyond absurd. If I haven't told you, you would never have known. Now that you have, it's going to be hard for me to look virtuous in the eye without laughing, of course. Alright, no small talk on this way. Is there anyone else? Afraid not. How can we stop folks from turning to sand? Any ideas? We didn't manage to learn much from exploring earlier. After all, no one here in the desert pavilion is well versed in the mystic art or the science. It seems we're back to our only benefit, defeating the Punisher of Gomorrah. That you need not to worry about. We have Traveler, who has a strength. Okay, yeah. Looks like someone's been promoted again. But there's no way to find the Punisher of Gomorrah. It has hidden its form. That is a problem, yes. You know what? It wasn't easy getting brought out. How about we leave this place first and get back to the main hall? Astoria and Joseph are there too. They seem rather knowledgeable, so maybe they know a way. Oh, Astoria safe too? That's really good to know. He's the most experienced of us all, and is always open to learning new things. And when we're talking about antidotes, history, and culture, he's probably the most knowledgeable person in this world. Okay, let's go. Let's go now. The earlier we get back, the earlier we can figure this out and save everyone.
Ah, something with which to commemorate this occasion.
Unless we're gonna get locked. Oh, yep. Holy cow. Oh, we got sucked in. And once again, Paimon, you are useless. Oh. That's so cool. Unofficial Chronicle of the Desert Pavilion. Okay. Oh, this is so creepy. It's like we're underground. Oh no, we are. We are literally under the little area. Find a way to leave this place. Oh, luckily we got Dex to help us. I can't believe it's a trap. Don't remember this section of the building being here before. Okay, and this is the Luro side. We're lucky that we didn't turn on to send. That's true. Oh my god, it's scary. Yeah, thanks to Dex we were able to do this much quickly. Ooh, a close range Dex can also siege the core directly, doing massive damage. After sieging the core, you can quickly tap within a short period of time to deal damage to the keeper. Oh, I guess we're fighting. Okay. Oh, I see. Ooh, that's not good. Oh, come on, really?
Go on.
Damn.
I'm going in!
Alright. Dumb. That's kinda cool. Okay, one more time. I mean, he's gotta run away. Doesn't wanna die.
Stabilize.
Let's see if that protects me. It'll be very interesting. Oh yeah, that's awesome. Ah, come on. Oh yeah, if I touch it, I take damage. But luckily, he's on a pillar. Negates it.
Stabilize.
Alright, time to deal with it. Interesting. I wonder if the shades are gonna be mad at us for what we're doing. Where are we? Is it all over? That's right, it's all over and everyone's been restored. Sorry about that. Oh, yeah. They're laughing at him because the way he turned to sand. Love is fate, as is death, and neither is laughing matter. Okay, yeah, because like, oh, tell the woman I love her, yada yada yada. Okay. This is... Oh, it's one of her items, I think. And amethyst brooch belongs to my older sister. It was one of the things in my suitcase that I lost. Oh, I got it now. Nice. That's one taken care of. It must have been placed here as an exhibit from this era. Actually, the reason I started thinking about what to write on my... because of your sister asked about it. Those words weren't exactly things I've been holding in 4,000 years. Does no one die here? Wouldn't it be impossible for anyone to leave behind a truly magnificent Itapathan? I don't know what that is. Given your former status, could probably be laid to rest at a pre-cemetery along branches of silver and white, which would be a tremendous honor, one without any space for an epitaph. In that case, it's a no for me because I've already written mine, and it says, "Thank you very much." Now, what about that coin of yours, the one that King Desert Day? Still thinking about that? Fine. You can have it once I finish chanting my 10,000 prayers of penance to King Desert. This one over here works up upon hearing talk about the king's fall that he actually cried, "You lied." Okay, that's funny. Honestly, that's better for a laugh than my... Okay, yeah. And if you're gonna be grudging... If you're gonna be so grudging with the coin, just forget it. And this is a point where we say we're only here to help Zeppelin find what she lost. We're helping you out because you happen to be here. Thank you, Paimon Traveler. Yep, so we gotta make this right for you. We did drag her into this unfortunate event. Such undisguised parality. I'm truly grateful for you too. I guess we're still gotta look for other stuff. That was a cool little boss battle though.
One man's stone is another man's gem.
Having stood upon life and death, I miss the flavor of beer most, of course. King Desert himself will rank beneath it. Okay, they're talking about beer. I got it. Follow each of the rules. Okay. I guess that's it from them. Oh, hello, Jackal09. It's going good. I hope you're doing well. Oh, Astoria's here. Everyone in Desert Pearl is now back to the main hall, which is why I hurried over. Definitely, have you found what you're looking for? I mean, we found a brooch. Splendid. By the way, do you know the name Melita or Niflita? I think I heard of that name. Paimon will go first. Nope. Yes, that means melancholy and nothingness, don't they? Most sages of you, I believe you and I shall be even better friends than I was with your sister, since we have the same interests. Yes, my sister is outdoorsy, extrovert type still. Before I could read for myself, she used to read to me all the time. Yes, she has melancholy got to do with someone like that. Of course, I speak of, okay, not sort the ones above feels, okay. Did she tell you all that? Frankly, no, which temples we have ascended. Did you know it was intentionally thought that melancholy was a biological ailment? The word itself actually comes from the term of black bile. Okay, people came to believe that was an affliction of the heart. Well, it does take time to get to the right answer. Oh, I think it's the transparency in the settings and OBS and the browser source. Oh, it's a program that I download. Let me see, what's it called? VideoTube, maybe? I put transparency, but it didn't work out. We already knew all that back in the day. The angels had told us so. Oh, all the songs of the angels and the latter-day animal archon can cure the hollow consolations of ordinary foes cannot be expected to work such wonders. Lady-day animal archon Venti was here? What are you trying to say? I shall have to whisper this, or it's a secret. Why would the great ones above who rule over sky and space name her own creation nothingness and melancholy? They say she lacked the ability to emphasize with others. There's nothing she cannot do, yet she is utterly helpless against genuine futility and the ailment of the human heart. Oh, he's talking about the god of space. I forgot her name, honestly. This is why she named her creations of two things she is least able to deal with. Oh. Naming things after enemies you've never beaten makes them sound cool and powerful. Okay. I will call them No More Hunger and No Traveler. Hey, they sound weak. I fear I can't keep up with your 1,000 years worth of wisdom. Oh, wisdom, bah. I pray for the courage to give this all up and live a real life once more. Can you see what I'm saying? Feel free to come to me if you ever need anything. Okay, talk about your sister. I will do that. Kinda cool. So we still got one more place to visit. I think this is Sumeru. I can only assume. There we go. Hello. What the hell? Hello, Raw Hilda and our new friend. Oh, Dex is here too. I'm Zeppelin, her sister. Oh, I see. You two look alike. Is a painting talking to us? My name is Okukumi. As later generation will account it. I should be from an era when yokai roamed the lands. Aww. Before Narukami unified the Thundering Archipelago. Oh, that's cool. That's from Inazuma. Kalar says I'm from the Romarian era. I think. I am young. Government era of Shahu Fort stood at the foot of Mount Jinghing and Gil Assembly has not yet been founded. Just a heads up, besides the newcomer, all Romarians are made of a rock. Don't freak out when you see them. Our last time is okay. I'll show you made of rock you. I guess they're arguing, those two paintings. That's because we're all stuck inside these pages. Yep. I see, this is clearly an Okikuni. This place is called Chamber. You can call it the Hall or whatever you prefer. As you can see, we've been condemned to exile, pressed between these pages. Can you get Dex to restore me first? We can talk later. I mean, I could try. Paper person. By reversing engineering these core, Dex can unfold and restore space that can... Okay. Oh. Well, the Peter people have become solid people. Oh, it's from... Yeah, Romarian and Inazuma. Cool. I could only say, this feels so good. When was the last time I had a good stretch? That's funny. How did you guys turn into paper in the first place? Only got fired up reading the Leeway novels written by later generation, and he wanted to dive in and join the adventure. Entry level, so he got turned into paper. Okay, yeah, so he got caught basically. We've been swapping fun stories ever since we were selected to come here. Guess our earthly instincts never really left us though, because we fell back into the habits of writing novels. Torment and tempering. Rosire is somehow aligned with ancient art of severing the three deadly selves. Oh, it's somehow aligned with the ancient art of severing the three deadly selves. This is about I forgot her name, but Istarov's daughter. Zumbai, I think that's her name. Zumbai. But even if that tiny creative spark faded, a single good idea will suffice to bring back to life. I strip away my fate and foe, I still get an urge to write every once in a while. We got punished by the guards. It's not hard to see why anyone who lays eyes on what Okikuni wrote can't help but exclaim, "What is the worst stuff you've been writing?" But you know what? I got a kick up to it. I knew it helps the original work of those who came after in leeway was excellent to begin with. Don't rub it in, or I'll start to think you're being serious. See, he claimed that it'll blur the lines between facts and fiction, solely what should have been pure and prosper culture landscape. Our stories were shelved right alongside actual historical work and academic papers. His principles are one thing, stuff you write is another. Zeppelin, which of the 5 Yaksha generals do you like the most? Oh, your sister read these stories with you when you were younger, right? She said Virtros was her favorite. We had already been pressed into the paper slip by the time she arrived, but she thought nothing of it and chatted with us for a bit. I like Aptis. He seems really strong and relentless. Neither my sister nor I could ever be as tough as he is. On the side note, how did we store this place and rescue the others? What? That's hardly a side note, it's serious business. You could have fooled Paimon there with how much you're talking. Thing is, Dex just touch. The thing that Dex should touch is the key. Whatever space is manipulated, it leaves a residue trail of its own reversal. As for what's called, we haven't given a name yet. We're going to plan to talk about it. We should call it the Archaeology Stone. Okay. Hope Key, Dope Key is more fitting. At the end of the day, hope is what remains within. 2 of us are doing heavy lifting. The 3 of us are doing all the heavy lifting, so we should get to name it the Restoration Core. Okay, fine one. I don't really mind. Once this place is completely liberated, we probably won't ever have to see it again. As I say, it's best if nothing like it never exists again. Fair enough. Well, you have our things for taking care of this. So the 3 of us combined barely have the strength to... Okay, yeah, talk about their strength level. Don't underestimate stuff. As a Romarian... Yeah, Romarian soldiers are pretty tough. The library entrance is right over there. With Dex power, you should be able to find the hidden door in no time. You can return to the main hall in the center. You'll be safe there. And that's where Astoria and Joseph are waiting. You guys get yourself out of Hardway's plan. I'll act as their guide and link of the journey. Careful, you haven't finished your novel yet. Okay, please don't get turned into paper again. Cool.
What greater pleasure is there than the unexpected?
There's a lot of reference for like the main quests and the Yakshas. Zumbai, I think that's her name. I just realized. Zubai. Trying to remember. She is the god of soil, I think, something like that. All right, let's open this. I don't know what the difference is if we move left or right.
What greater pleasure is there than the unexpected?
When the Temple of Space. At a certain distance, Dex can turn these pages, folding them halfway or folding them all the way. Oh, go. Like a book. Okay, that's kind of cool. Find ways to tame the restoration core. Oh, that's awesome. I'm only doing this to get more Primo gems. Whoa, that's pretty dope. Of course. Zeppelin, are you okay? That was all nasty fall. Traveler had my back? I was a little scared, but I'm fine. Sorry, I keep dragging you down. Aw, don't feel so bad, Zeppelin. You weren't pulling us up where you were using me as a buffer. That's funny. Just a little joke.
Ah, something with which to commemorate this occasion.
A mushroom. Famous mushroom, but I'm not sure. Okay. That's so weird. I don't know if I'm... Ah, whatever. We did it. Man, it's so cool. Continue to investigate the library. Oh, my treasure. The letters we wrote to each other, my sister and I. As we were puzzled, I was like, go through them. It's no big deal, really. Just family stuff. I was bored at the sanatorium and wrote them to pass the time. She wrote about how the air was fresh and how there were old people everywhere, how comfortable it was in the mountain, but also how dull it was. She said she often went to the sanatorium graveyard to read the Ethres. She wanted to learn the story of those who never returned home. Oh, they're talking about like the gravestones, like what's written under those. Those who found their last rest upon the mountain instead. She wrote that the sanatorium itself was about to be demolished, and she had to emerge from the shadow of the past. And then one day she wrote to me and said she was going somewhere far away, and that I shouldn't worry. No way, your sister was really upbeat and talkative when she came here. Then I came to the temple beneath Windrest Peak and saw her gravestone perched on a lonely mountain in a strange and distant land. Paimon made you talk about the sad stuff again, and she didn't know how to comfort you either. Sorry. You don't have to comfort me. The latter half of life was nothing but a series of farewells. It's like writing in the sand, here one moment, scattered by the next. Apologies, I really don't know. Could never guess something like this would happen. When she arrived, the selection process of elevation was already a mess. Everyone was in low spirits. Time, which was already in standstill, lost all meaning then, it turned into true nothingness. Her arrival brought a spark to life we haven't seen in a long time. She was truly a good person. That's right. I'm really sorry to say this, but I didn't ask for your name just now, because I came with the intention of saying goodbye. I didn't plan on meeting anyone new because I didn't want to say even more goodbyes. We don't really mind. What matters is that we know each other now, right? Farewells are the seed of reunions. Going on adventures with lively people is not so bad. I never imagined I had a chance like this after growing up. That's exactly how your sister made us feel too. And now that we found what Zeppelin lost, we just have to fix the restoration core, right? Ooh, that's a big book. Where the last restoration core? Oh, where is the last restoration core? Probably inside the book. I believe it's hidden in this book. This book is called Tales of the Locked Knight. Translation of whatever. It's more of a rewrite than a translation, though. Historia spoke very highly of it after his read, says a prized moment when realism collapsed into nominalism. I have no idea what that means. I'd love to read it. Okay, anyways, do you have any idea how we could treat a restoration core? As I said before, we can use the power of the library to manifest scenes. The restoration core should be hidden in the book. You'll need to enter the book and go on an adventure, traveler. It's time for you to experience what it's like to be a paper person, eh? But I'm a hero in 3 dimension. That's funny. If anything happens, Paimon Dex will come save you. I need the greatest guy in Tibet. It's not Paimon, but it is. You're unbelievable. Fine, Paimon will go with you. Uncle, wherever you are, this is super important, so don't mess up, okay? Actually, the restoration success might rest entirely with Miss Zeppelin. What? Mel, her sister, has reviewed and tampered with this text. It's filled with a great deal of unwarranted malice. And I'm too familiar with both. In the original, the heart lacks the power to alter the scenes in time. Put another way, your perception of the story is irrevocably locked on this tragedy, but it must be rewritten to have a happy ending. So what do we do? You'll need Zeppelin to neutralize energy crisis that emerges in the text and steer the plot towards a happy ending. Are you really going to put their safety in my hands? And you even want me to imagine good things happening out of the blue? I can't do it. Can't do anything right. We believe in you. We aren't just living, we're adventuring. Fortune favors the bold, you know. Heaven helps those who help themselves. Alright, I'll try. Cool. A wonderland in the book. In the adventure in the book, you can also call upon Dex for help. Cool. Drag matching anomalies, follow the space between them. Awesome. So it's like a million story. Cool. Alright, let's get started. Alright, let's go. Move the right stick. Oh no, it is a story. Sail forward, I guess. Oh, okay. Oh, okay. So, begin sailing. Oh, okay, I see. Not too bad. Okay. Sounds like squishing them. But I needed this first. Wait. Okay. I guess we need something? I guess we gotta go all the way around. And there we go. Not too bad. Oh, we're looking for the sacred grill, I guess. Oh, I guess we're running away. Yeah, everything is getting cubified. Yay! Got saved by the stars. It's nice to be three-dimensional. Being paper isn't terrible. Thanks, Zeppelin. When you didn't take me, the stakes were much higher for you. That is true. Once we construct the place, the chamber will be free. Oh yeah, now we got it, so we can break the... Yep. Yay! Amazing. Until control over the area has finally been broken. One more thing, Zeppelin. I misspoke a moment ago. I like to correct myself. Living this grand adventure, life is a long journey. I've held for this long. Where are the good things I was supposed to find? You mean Traveler, Paimon, and me? And then you came here. Oh. It might be a complete mess at the moment, but to be chosen to come here and attain eternity is a 1 in a million chance. You said you want to stay here. You said you wanted to stay here a while ago, right? What do you think? You like to stay? This is a good place. Everyone lives in harmony. They're all wise and pure heart. But we can talk about this later. Let's just head out first. Yeah, we did it. Entry level, yeah, okay, we get it. Our battle level, keep your mouth shut. The last restoration core has been hidden in your stupid novel this whole time. Okay, that's funny. Your hand is the only thing that will hurt. Okay, yeah, we get it. Those three like to complain a lot.
A chest full of valuables and a trove of potential clues.
Oh, I didn't know that Dex gave us a peace sign when we opened the chest. Alright, let's leave the library. Oh yeah, we know him. Yep. Definitely. Have you found what you lost this time? I have. Speaking of which, I'm here for my own reason too. That's true. Since you came here, you done nothing but run around on my account. I don't understand what the Watcher of Nothingness was saying, but I can tell there's something in this place that matters to you. Traveler's been a massive help. So hello, Maya and Morgan, do tell me what it is that you need. Oh yeah, our brother. The story you speak of is simply incredible. Back in my camping days, I would have mulled over it for at least half a day before giving you an answer, just to prove I was taking you seriously. It's true that I've been here longer than anyone else. I have witnessed all that has transpired. Unfortunately, the higher point of the temple, the ashram of suchness, is where gods and watchers dwell. It's said that certain hidden truths are kept within this wall, but rarely anyone's brave enough to set foot up there. Even the most fearless would get scared, says Paimon. Only those who choose to abandon all their memories are permitted to enter that hall. To seek an audience with the master of the temple is to seek answers and closure. It follows that all the memories that one gathers here shall be wiped away. Damn. One must construct a path to the heavens with their own memories and wisdom. Only then can they encounter the sacred beyond. The memories aren't even solid. Yeah. Such a nature of this place, the divine power of the gods can weave emptiness and reality into one another. Here, mere vacuum is not perceived as nothingness in the eyes of that being. It is a state that can be filled in the space of a single thought. Only a nothingness where even meaning does not exist. Only that it is a place beyond the reach of the gods. And I suspect that the path of the heavens should be similar to the half-real, half-illusionary scene that you saw in the library. Macaro at heart. Dare not to climb. Courage, yep. I'm the one who lived to witness what came before me. Kizuna follows. I am but a vessel. Even if there's no hope of their returning to the surface, every lost salvation will live in my memory. Are gods really that horrid to design such a cruel choice for someone to make? Some gods are good, others are bad. Take the one who kidnapped Traveler's brother, for instance. Totally bad. Yeah. Perhaps it's the opposite. Gods who designed the path to heaven was not the mistress of the temple. You see, if you intend to leave this place, you simply cannot take its history, secrets, or knowledge with you. The way I see it, the description of using your memories to construct the path to the heaven is too emotionally charged. Your memories are supposed to be wiped the moment you return to the mortal realm, but before that happens, people here have the right to look back upon all they have ever been and all they have ever owned, and a path that results from both. Okay. It's like we made the rules that says you can read a book, but you have to chunk it into the fire the second you're done. But it all just burns to the crisp. You find out the book has an epilogue and an afterword. Are you gonna look where you get to look back at all the best parts. That is true, and then in the end, nothing's left for the story, only the feeling and impression stays with you. Spot on, perfect. A real knack of analogies. Reminds me of one of my students, in fact. He went to HAFTA? Don't know what that is. I have no idea what's it called now, or if he survived the war. His name was Abrax. That does sound familiar. While I asked many people, no one has ever found his name in historical records. I went off on a tangent. Okay. Memories are too important. Okay. You don't have to worry. Once we rescue everyone, I'll help you with this. Actually, I figured out how the path of heaven works. The seat of the gods have been left empty, that is true. So the rules has begun to falter. As such, section of the corridor of nothingness, previous path to the heavens, was preserved. Okay. You already destroyed half of it, but the remaining half, Stairway to the Heavens, still vaguely visible. Meltana, whatever that name is, that angel god from the 2 streams ago, which means Stairway can be used by others. We just have to make it whole again. Don't get me wrong, I'm a coward, yet too scared to even die. Historia. Oh, he's gonna sacrifice himself so we can climb up the stairs to the heavens. A dim star? What are you talking about, Paimon? Inkman. Long live life. Kick forcefully, that's funny. I can't feel my legs. Oh, okay. Dimensional manipulation, yeah. I gotta find the Eggman, whoever that is. There he is. Oh, Dex.
Easy money.
That's the little hand we're talking about. Make sure you watch out for the deep within. The deep meaning is in something. And that's weird. Use Dex's ability to restore the space in the painting. Okay, yeah, like right there. Still pretty cool though.
Take it easy. Easy money.
Okay, just making sure the audio, game audio is correct. Okay, another painting. Right here, right? Oh, a human popped out this time. My treasure! This cannot crush the fairy spirit, the river cloud, the sky. At last appear, I'm free. Hilda, Dex, and my new friends, please send my thanks. I'm her younger sister, Zeppelin. Oh, you two look alike. Yep. Or Traveler, or Paimon. He possess any degree of martial skills. Okay. Romaria? Just how did you come up with that description? Ah, this goes back on certain borders. When Romaria was destroyed. Yep. One day, after much time passed, the old man arrived at its gate, claiming to be the acting master of the Guhal clan. One day, two sides fell to arguing, and the Romarian commander said that he was in charge of music in the army. The acting master thought him weak. In truth, the greater your musical mastery, the higher your rank in the Romarian military. And this commander, why, he had already undergo petrification. Oh, but everyone in Romaria in the circle was transformed into Iker, becoming semi-immortal golem. Oh, interesting. So when the acting master channeled his inner energy into a single strike, he only wound up hurting his own hand. That's funny. And he spoke harshly. Guhal clan secret art and the withering talent of the vine in this area. Like claiming to even possess a vision. He wouldn't have been selected if he was the one in the first place. Okay. Anyway, back to our story. Romario was far more terrified than he could ever be. With both hands tied behind my back, even. Best I can. Best that I keep a low profile, huh? Oh, okay. Yeah. Yeah, that's great. Yep, we're in the painting. Okay, that angel put them in the ink, sealing people into painting and smushing them into ink blocks. Just like my cage. Yep. Yes. Now, a word to the wise, the more realistic a painting is, the more fitting a cage it is to encourage your spirit. After all, its essence may be grasped at a glance. Damn. As such, expect hidden secrets lurking behind any realistic painting you find here. Expect hidden secrets. Ah, okay. This is not the right place to talk. Let's head back first.
Quick, let's pack it up.
So I guess we're gonna go inside a painting. Yeah, we get it. Oh, Rick left his hand. With the power of your heart and mind, you can really turn those ink-like paintings into reality. The key of restoring the entire library lies within the completion that final illuminating stroke. But before we do that, we must first restore this painting. Once the heavenly heart emerges, the four horizons fade to white. Is Inozuma's preference in painting names for you. Directly, you should be able to complete the missing part of the painting in the Tower of Radiant Light. Over Path Bard, it seems like we can only head to the Abode of Talent. We can reach the Tower of Radiant Light from there. Okay, yeah, that's true. Try to open it. Is your foot numb? Yeah. Probably because this door is manifest from the painting through the mind. It doesn't exist as physical matter as we know it. Astoria once mentioned he had a teacher named Astroloco who was always saying that mind prevails over matter. I guess that's what they meant. But leveling mountain, you say that would make just as powerful as Ashahara. Speaking of which. Oh, Ashaha. That's cool. They're reaching the boss. Yungwang, the chamber, told me that Ashaha already exists back in his era. I said so in his charge, I brought the dragon to life with nothing more than a legend. Eventually, a later generation, a fine story, all the same, of course. Okay. And did you realize something from that? I just told him, you ruined a precious memory, you know that. You know what? Never mind, take a little antidote. Since the door was born from a painting, the painter must open it. Allow me to do that for you. You don't seem very surprised. As a good child, I've been through even crazier stuff. That's true. Lots of extraordinary adventures, huh? I guess I should have been surprised if you saved the world before. She and her brother were separate by an awful god. The main goal of her adventure is to find her lost sibling. So a traveler can understand how you feel. Oh, so a traveler can understand how you feel. I hope you can find your sibling, and may you live a life of peace and happiness. Oh, please don't apologize. It was my fault to bring it up. And that's not what I meant. I really hope your wish comes true. Thank you, Zeppelin. Oh, that's kind of cool. I guess we just gotta find another way, right? These photos, they were painting using cameras, yes? Back then, your sister told us something capable of creating pictures even more lifelike than the most realistic painting. Oh, the camera. Shame that she didn't have a camera, nor did she have a picture painted by it on hand. Now that I've seen one myself, it does look incredibly lifelike. Machine realism. Oh, that's the item Zeppelin has been looking for. No matter how realistic the painting, still carries the painter's emotions and aesthetic scenes. That's kind of true. So some colors, you can really feel the painter's heart from the way set colors are used. Yep, even the most realistic painting carries within in its minor details of fiction. Yep. My mom wants to compliment you, so she could ask you to, maybe draw something for us later. Don't you already have Albedo's painting of you? That is true. Albedo did paint Paimon. I wanted to see a more expressive version of her would look like though. Thank you so much. Zeppelin, could Paimon have a look? Sure, these photos were taken during my sister's vacation. Then the passerby she asked was really bad at photography, so some photos only show the top of her head poking out from the bottom. That'd be funny if that was the crane lady. I forgot her name. But I can tell that she's smiling happily at the same time. The lighting composure of these photos are terrible. There's no sense of depth or layering at all. Not that bad. I think they're the best photos. If your sister hadn't insist on only showing her head, these would have been the worst of scenic photos. Okay, I think I get what you mean. Is that all our items though? I found my stuff. Let's keep helping. And then the painting that leads to the... Okay, you can find a way to the Tower of Radiant Light from there. That said, I won't be joining you on your next journey. Yep. Okay. He's just gonna wait for us here. Okay, that's kind of cool. Hello, my name is Escher. I'm a painter. Oh, so you're the Malky. Okay, yeah. One who did all those amazing paintings. Have we met before? No? Esther was my birth name, so... Oh, he's the guy we met at the Statue of the Seven in the new Mondstadt. Oh, really? You have a brother who suddenly disappeared? I'm afraid not. Anyway, please come with me. I'll take you somewhere safe. Yeah, we're not looking for a safe place. We're here to solve the problem. In that case, you should also come with me. I'll take you where you need to go. I wouldn't follow him, but we're gonna follow him anyway. Yep, he's not who he say he is. Yeah, but everything's losing color. Yep. Use Dex help siege and unfold the paintings and construct a path that didn't exist before and escape the spreading ink. Oh yeah. Oh dear. Oh, that was close. It's funny that I can't even move the camera. Oh no, we're stuck. What the heck? What's going on? Look for a painting. Okay.
A reward on the road.
Ah, here it is. We ran into a fake Esther. This must be yet working behind the curtains, that angel that made us come here. To him, names are nothing but a string of numbers slapped onto us when we arrive here. Yep. How would he know that Malky was a nickname that Esther's grandfather and father gave him in his childhood? But as it turns out, everyone here gets along if so well that you all call him that now. So because we were somewhat unsettled by his painting doesn't mean we disliked him. It's just that messing with space is a grave issue around here. Okay, you'll get a chance to see it, I'm sure. Alright, connect them. I did Coach Kanu in the Leeway landscape painting. He won't mind me adding a little something. Do the painting, you should be able to reach the... Okay, yeah. Once you're inside, try reaching out and plucking the heavenly heart. As it occurred to me, adding fleet to a dragon and dotting the eyes of a dragon are both saying concerning dragons. But their meaning are worlds apart. Sure are. Okay. So we just gotta plug out the star. Question is how. Okay, forget the chest.
Whoa! What a stroke of good luck!
Oh, okay, that's pretty cool. Oh, now it's coming to life. And the people are free now. This reminds me of Wano from One Piece. Yeah, they're all come back to life. Yep. Go y'all. Yep. Talking about her sister that looks just like her. Zeppelin, come here for a moment.
Unsolicited, and all the more valuable for it.
Okay. These melons. Are they ripe? Huh? They're ready to eat? It doesn't matter. Zeppelin, the two of us, used to teach your sister how to draw. Oh, that's cool. That's her signature. Since it's her stuff, you should be the one to keep it. Oh, that's nice of them. How should I put it? Some people can paint on par with masters in their teenage years, and so they spent the rest of their lives searching for paintings. Yep. I can neither discern a master temper nor childlike instinct from Hilda's painting. Dead is tingled with sadness. Aww. Sadness covered by painting the fruit impression though? Really? Are you telling me this painting is devoid of childlike charm and doesn't look like a master work? Talent and... Dang. Why don't you forget what we taught and do another painting? You guys are hilarious. I'm not doing another painting. I experienced it once already, and I find it quite interesting. But just as a canvas, one's color cannot return to pristine white. So how could I possibly forget what I ever learned? Let the metalcore piece be as it is. Oh, mediocre piece. Is that so? So it's just a mere yeah. And yet she still signed her name on it. Yes, when we artists take commissions, we always use secret signatures to sign our work. That's true. So she named the painting Long Live Life. Aww, and then she left. No, let it stay where it belongs. Such painting may become lost and destroyed in less than 100 years if brought outside. Better let it repose in eternal peace here with you. Aw, that's sweet. Looks like everything's going smoothly. What are you doing here? Okay, yeah. What you're looking for, Zeppelin? I have. Can you tell me what it was that landed that landed in Lungon Academy this time. And to tell you the truth, I haven't a foggiest idea what it might be. Photos of my sister's camera. The camera, I heard people talk. Yep, I never heard of a camera. And falling behind. Yep, that's because people here focus on visual arts. Yep, the thing I discussed most with Hilda was I can't pronounce that. Visual Sophie. It's hard to imagine my sister talking about this with someone as knowledgeable as you. You flatter me. Okay. Example. Yep. Allow me to explain. Our inquiry in this world is a search for the very meaning of our existence within, whether we are the children seated upon the god's knee or merely echoes in the winds. And in most times, all of that is too far removed. How can ordinary people weigh themselves against the universe? At most, the world is no more than their own life. If we one day discover that everything is destined to return to nothingness in the far future, would our lives now still hold meaning? Or should our lives be a shoreless sea of suffering to begin with, and the world may, in truth, be but a collection of agony? Either way, there is no difference between living and not. In the latter, death might even be called a release. That's a little true. And what my sister responds? Never mind, Dad. I was the one arguing that even if life is inherently meaningless, we should still choose to live it. Ah, it seems you haven't heard. I saw my sister's tombstone back at the sanatorium. Thanks for trying to save her in the end. What's written on her epitaph? One lifetime doesn't count. Is that what it says? I see. Zeppelin. I can hardly believe it myself. I wish I could say something to take your pain away. Give me some time though. You don't have to say anything. I thought I cried the moment I saw her tombstone, but it turns out I was unusually calm. It would have been better if I had cried. That's not what I meant. Anyways, you'll understand later. Alright. So I think we're getting to like close to the end of this war quest. Oh, farewell. Storia, we basically free all 3 areas. Most of the people are safe now too. And we even found everything Zeppelin lost. Well, thank you very much. I have to say, Nilito was quite the eye for people, and now that he's opened it. Alright, your turn now. You mentioned a way to go up above before, and the price to go with it. Bring it on, Paimon's not scared of a couple of adventures, or a bit of Mora. Oh, what about Zeppelin? How are we supposed to send her back down now that she's done here? I can explain it all, but you should rest. I'll go through everything in detail tomorrow. Okay? Such desires cease here. Think about it. You've been here all this time, and you are neither hungry nor tired. Oh, that's true. What am I supposed to do all day while we rest? This place is full of remarkable people from every age. Speaking to them could be fun. That's funny. Speak to me a while, would you? Okay. Traveler Paimon, once you're fully rested, come see me. Traveler Paimon, thank you. I'm really glad I met you at the end. If anything, it feels like you dragged into... we drag you... You got dragged into all of this because of us? Wait, the end? What do you mean? I mean, well, all pretty dangerous... we're all pretty dangerous adventures, but I got to see so many incredible things. That's not so bad. Hey, don't brush off Paimon's question off like that. Did I? Yeah, she's still saying like she's leaving? Unless she's her older sister. Are you feeling rested? Have you talked to everyone you wanted to? Do I really want to talk to everyone? I don't think I want to. Yeah. Sorry about that. Yes. Very well. Zeppelin, calm down for... Oh. Calm down for a moment and hear me out. I have no wish to be disrespectful or to speak out of blind hope. Your sister may still be alive. I saw her gravestone. Her picture was right there. But it isn't possible there's nothing buried within. Oh, isn't it possible there's nothing buried within? I don't want to say we wants that to be true, really, but this isn't isn't that kind of optimistic? In the last letter she wrote me, my sister said she already decided to. That part wasn't written as a final goodbye, was it? She said she was going somewhere far away. She mentioned to me before she always wanted to travel the world before she got old. Hilda wasn't speaking figuratively, she really did leave the sanctum and set off. She talked about that? She was always so bright, she got along with people easily. And she probably never told you that we were all that the others had. Let me be honest. Let me be cold for a moment. If her leaving would have caused 3 or 4 people to grieve, that weight might have overweighed her sadness. But now it's only me. She knew I understand, that I would forgive her for it. It's not like that. You shouldn't think of it that way. You don't have to feel sorry for me. When we were kids, our parents were still around, and life was good. Those memories were enough to carry us forward. But growing up, the world gets hard. I've always been more introverted, and dealing with people at work really wear me out. I thought my sister being so outgoing would have it easier, but even she always looked exhausted when she grew up. Huh. You two still have a future. Oh, and then she probably never mentioned her fiancé. He was just a good person, an ordinary one, kind, interesting, something I wish he hadn't been. If he'd been a bad man, things might have been easier. His family had a hereditary illness, some strange disease. They never lived long. He joked about it sometimes, blamed the animal archon for planning Mondstadt too well. So even a family like his never faded out. One day he said that he was going to save the world, and then he left. Save the world. Well, the world's still turning, so maybe somewhere out there, in a place no one noticed, he really did. You know how you always say that if someone who lives forever can't love everyone and be loved back, the world will drown in sorrow. I think you're right, which means a short life isn't even allowed that much. He wanted to give his life to love, and it only hurt my sister more. So much that she was sent to the sanctorium in the mountains, this very place beneath our feet, a place steeped in curses. She never told me any of this. I'm sorry. And knowing all that, you still think she's alive? I do, because she did something here, and because of my fear, she was forced to live on. You have my respect, Astoria. You really do, but I think you've seen too much suffering across history. Pain vast enough to drown the world. For someone as ordinary as me, even a small part of this is enough to bury an entire life. You can't truly understand my sister and I. And so, do I set foot on mortal earth once more? I'm just a short-lived little someone. Eternity isn't meant for me. Mr. Astoria, this place used to be completely cut off from the world above. There was no way in and no way out. But after the angel fell, Dex seemed to have gained an ability to carry people of the living world between the pillar hall and the surface. Even so, it cannot return those who were chosen to come here. It is a watcher in juvenile form, and the limitation is part of its nature. Huh? You're saying Dex is some kind of being as the angel? I mean, of course. If we want to go back down, there's only one way. We have to give up every memory we have, everything we know, and climb to the very it would be Melanta. So I can't go with you, but at least let me see you off. That was all chapter 1? Damn. Leave with Zeppelin. Uh-oh, everything's getting cubed again. Oh no. That's not good. Oh no! Oh, not again. Oh, there's the angel. Lion celerity? Go forward. This is like the beginning of our adventure. Why are we here? Huh? Paimon was telling us to wake up or something, I don't know. Oh. Okay. Oh. That was kind of creepy. No, I can't. Once passed through the gate, they cannot let go of all their desires. Okay. In Sumeru, we believe that to enter the state of, we may call it heaven, is truly hell. Oh. This is neither heaven nor hell, neither existence. I wish I could read it, but damn. I already let go of all desires. Remember, this state of mind forever, you no longer have any connection to the world. Oh my goodness. You shall remain here forever. That is because you are unable to let go of your desires. Why is someone trying to wake us up? Destroy the obstacles. Attack to take down the obstacle. Why are we Hydro? God damn it. A long day in the mountains. Hell. You observe its stillness, nothing. How the mind works. A vastness of the infinitesimal. Okay. What the hell?
Hey there!
Oh, it's him. I guess he got thrown in prison too. Last time I came here by humans like that, it must have been many generations ago. So we've all been cast back into the interval. So how are we supposed to get out? The usual way is through the meditation, learning master the mind and thoughts, and then letting go of every desire. In short, we must maintain the state of complete emptiness. Oh, okay. Simple enough said, but depending on the person's nature and the strength of the desire, it can take anywhere from a few years to several centuries. For someone like you, who carries fate of the world in your soul, your desire probably can't be cast aside, nor should they be. Then what do we do? Let's find Zeppelin and figure out from there. What did you pick up, Dex? My Dex was dragged in as well? In that case, it may be yet a chance to turn this around. Since Dex is also a watcher, it might be able to use power contained within these fragments to open a path. We're going to need to give these fragments a name. They were set up by one of the temple's mistress sister, Marineski Castle, I believe they were called. In which case, let's call the fragment this room. Okay, that's what he just did, basically.
Oh, what a stroke of good luck!
Gather!
Oh, I broke it.
Stabilize!
I don't even need to jump. That's funny.
Solidify!
Switch the block. Oh, to make it larger.
Stabilize!
Wait, can I climb it though? Oh yeah, I can. Oh, we saved someone else. Who is it? Who's there? Traveler, the one who belongs to this era. My name is Alara. I was once a Aztec of Age of Silence. I no longer remember how much time has passed since I came here. Even this place has broken my silence. It's true about the mind. Mind without thought and desire leads to one to reincarnate into the unthinking heaven of evil. No need to thank me. Well, thanks all the same. Maybe it was more of a spur of a moment thing. That said, we're planning to look for a way out. Are you not practicing in that art, or are you simply not taught in your era? First time I left this place, it took me 100 years. I gave up my pursuit of truth and my longing to see my loved ones again. This time, I'm not willing to give any of those up. That makes two of us. Dex has picked up another one, another shard. Okay. I mean, it is over
Certainly
there,
worth
so.
the extra money.
Oh dear. Oh, Zeppelin. Are you alright? I'm fine, I just had a very long nightmare. Forget it, pretend I didn't say that. I can't take it anymore. Why does it keep happening to me? Why is it always me? First mom and dad and now my sister? It's okay, I'm here with you. I know, I'm not angry at you. What has Dex picked up? It may be a way to move from death onto life. Let's go. Yes, let's. And that something has been found. Let's try to find a way out. Yep. Which case Dex should be able to do the same. Yep. That's 3. Yep, shards collected. Temporary name. I have no clue what Dex will be using them for either. What's next, Dex? Let's follow his direction.
Unsolicited.
Dex reminds me of the
And all the
hat
more valuable
in
for it.
Wednesday's hand from the Addams Family. Break the seal, let's go. Use the ability to clear a path. Something's floating. Get out of hell and back to heaven. Oh, there's a literal stairway. That's cool. And of course, gravity's being flipped. Oh dear. Okay, there's a way to escape. Oh, this looks like it's trying to block our path. But Dex can help us. Watch out. I guess we just try not to get hit a lot. Who else knows? Who? See you later, sucker. I never got out of heaven of nothingness. Yeah, I know, I never seen you. Okay, there's 2 dudes are talking to each other. Where did you 2 just go now? Paimon nearly had a heart attack there. Paimon was calling your name the whole time. Wasn't Paimon dragged into the... Well, maybe because other than eating and sleeping, she doesn't really think about much at all. Makes sense. Looks like Rilla really is angry now. That angel. Sending Traveler up to face him has become urgent. Let's talk somewhere else. The place isn't exactly safe anymore. Well, I know no one asked, but hello everyone, my name is... yeah. Alright, Judgment.
I'm loving this treasure hunt.
Go to the center of the Pillar Hall. Lind, I can't let you return to the human world like this. And yet, once again, I stay silent out of cowardice. If you go back to the mortal world this way, I know what choice you'll make. We said all we need to say. That's all this is. What are you talking about? Paimon doesn't get it. Weren't we talking about how we can manifest the path of heaven and then teach Melta a lesson? The one who went to face Melta from all of us. For all of us. Oh, her sister tried to talk to that angel. The one who gave up every last memory was your sister, Lind. What? Back then, the early signs of Melatow madness has begun to surface and many suffer for it. After all, we were not machines, and with lives that stretch on without end, that which we forget will always find its way back. She heard that Melita, increasingly unreasonable tyranny, saw the many souls who had been cast down by his judgment. I told her to treat everything here as nothing more than an unpleasant glimpse of paradise. No need for anger, no need for sorrow. She too had been sent up here by Niflita. Dex could always send her back. And what would it change, returning just as she was? That's exactly what she said as well. You two really are alike. I've heard that many times before. But she was bright and talkative. You are reserved and steady. That's what many people said too. Wait, so you said this before, didn't you? The god of the Temple Space Gone, the path to the heavens won't vanish after it's been used once? So are we supposed to take the path Zevlin's sister left for us? If that was the case, then my tactical advice would be simple. We rush in, eat the stuffing out of him. No one knows what that angel said to Hilda, but after all, in a fit of rage, he severed the path to the heavens that had been formed from your sister's memories, and Hilda has already left this place. And doesn't that mean someone has to give up all their memories again to get us up there? Hey, what about Dex? Isn't it the same species as the baddie? If Mother can go back forward, then maybe Dex could do it too if it try hard enough. The space separating it's called the Corridor of Nothingness. Corridor power comes from the temple itself. It is rule of departure, while the Watcher exists to uphold that rule. Dex is only an immature Watcher and lacks the authority to control it. Aw, but then what can we do? I'll offer up my memory. Oh, really, Astoria? But you... I've said it before, this happened because of my cowardice. The truth I know, the history, the knowledge, they are too heavy to bear. I hesitated, and Hilda saw right through me. For you, the suffering of an ordinary human life really must seem like a negligible price. No, Paimon's not. Everyone says you're a treasure to humanity. Let someone else do it. But Traveler and Paimon, we still have some important things to take care of. That's not right, Paimon. Everyone is equal. Bearing great responsibility is no reason to sacrifice others. And going on around asking who's willing to give up everything they lived through, that doesn't feel right either. Let me do it. Zevlin, you're saying the exact same thing your sister did, but this time I absolutely refuse to accept it. You've been here witnessing history across the ages, seeing every wonder in this world has to offer. After all that, doesn't even a tiny part of you feel attached to this world? I think I finally know the answer to that question now, the most fundamental question of philosophy, which is whether one chooses to go on living tomorrow. You hesitate, and even the brief pause is enough to show the answer is already there. Tomorrow is worth living through. No, Historia. Wise though you are, you made two mistakes. Enlighten me, please. Why did Niflita choose my sister? Wait, is that the goddess of death? I think so. And was it really just coincidence that I was brought here? Your sister said it herself, it was just a coincidence. The sanctorium was announced its closure, but before the relocation, She went for a walk at midnight, and that's when she encountered Niflita. It wasn't an accident. Listen, when you save yourself, you save the world entire. But if my sister hadn't lost everything she once remembered, she would never have chosen to go on living. Now I understand why. I was always sure she was still alive. A life that belongs anew is full of hope, surely. And here I recall a passage I once read in a novel by Ichi. The Savior offers himself to the world of darkness, willingly bound upon the cross. Only then is their soul redeemed, ascending into the kingdom of light. Isn't that incredible? It means you can heal your own melancholy and save the world at the same time. So I'm not giving that chance to you. For a second I almost thought that was Hilda talking, but that's not really her style. Of course not, she doesn't read much. She couldn't quote that classic half as well as I do. Paimon, traveler, you are not allowed to object either. When I return to the world below with my memories gone, I'll need you to tell me who I am and where I'm meant to go. Hey, how are we supposed to respond to that? We only just met. You're already talking about erasing everything, starting all over like nothing of this ever happened? The story's so good you forget something just to experience it again? That's the highest praise there is. You're friends of that caliber, I say. Hey, thanks for trying to lighten the mood, but Paimon's still getting all teary-eyed. Zeppelin, so Astoria, please take us there. Is there anything else we need to do? Let's go. May I try to persuade you one last time, Zeppelin? Your argument has already failed, Mr. Astoria. My sister's grave down below is empty. Aren't you worried I might just leave now and lie down in it myself? Alright. Stairway to Heaven manifests on your sister's memory was severed, but part of it should still remain. This time your memory might intertwine with Hilda, which may cause something unique to manifest. So does that mean Zeppelin might still keep half of her memory? Probably. I explained this before, offering up all one's memory has nothing to do with passing through the corridor of nothingness. Allowing you one final glimpse back, this is merely an act of mercy. Wait, that won't end up seeing some really private stuff. Is it okay for us to go along too? I offer you the memory of a yellow rose seen at sunset years before you were born. I offer you explanation of yourself, theories about yourself, antics, and surprising news of yourself. You still have to answer every question about me, you know? So, feel free to look. These will provide indispensable in rebuilding the real me. If it concerns her privacy, then we'll watch it together. Leaving her little sister to wander the world alone. She had it coming. Huh. Never mind trying to talk, though. Now you sound like you're just being mean. And look at you, suddenly so chatty. Is that so? Are we building a corridor and then the stairway to the heavens right here? Yes. Then let's begin. Aww. The Tanuki. Deity who designed this is surly and benevolent. First we roll out the deity who took away Traveler. What? Like that's gonna stop us. Is this my sister's handwriting? Oh, these are the letters we didn't manage to collect down below either earlier. No, just a few messages she left behind, and a short poem she wrote. It's not a farewell. She must still be alive. Can we read all of this? Oh, you will. Hey, the cats. Hey, it's Monster. Perched on top of the city, looking up high. The streets where I laughed and now utterly unfamiliar. As I walk into the blue, blue heavens. The windmill raised their arms in farewell. And I walk further and further away from that something. I guess blessing lands and blossom flowers. Their summer color submerged in water. Back in the water. I found no treasure in the sunken ship I dreamed of as a child. Only a quiet blue mellow. We're visiting all the regions we witnessed so far. An old gentleman of Fontaine in curious time. A line with antique in a hurry and vanished into the teeny crowd. In the jade-colored mountain, a beast that breathes with air. Far from the bustle of port, the bells of... Oh, come on. City of the sky no one remembers. Oh. I remember that place. The wind. Old people who choose to live apart. When their rain suddenly comes, do the blue widows still also the big dinky? It's alright, I understand. That's just how glorious beautiful this world is. Wish they gave us more time to read. The final judgment. My sister's poem. Oh my, it's all emotional. Not a lick of literary flair. Still, it's not bad. You still remember who you were, Zeppelin? Hey, the story already said my memories will only fade quickly once we leave this place. So I know exactly who you are and who I am. What I just saw was all the world my sister used to read out to me when we were kids, the world we dream of together. Are they really stuck in treasure beneath Fontaine Heights seas? Are there really yokai in Inozuma Jinyu Forest? Do magical spirits like the R&R really exist in the world? Have I grown up too much to ever see them again? The R&Rs do exist, and they draw power from people's memories. Then I must be an R&R too. From now on, the path of heavens linking the hollow emptiness and this tower, they will exist only as two girls sharing longing for a beautiful world. That too is a kind of eternity. Garden, aww.
Whoa! What a stroke of good luck!
Now time to face you, child of humanity. No, you are my creator, my lord. Why would you choose him and abandon me? Hey, did it suddenly fly into a rage? Send them back. Oh, god damn it. With certain areas in Temple of Space, you will occasionally see these special invisible keepers. Only by finding and defeating all the weaknesses they leave behind can you get out of this mess.
Go!
Oh, so it has to be this one, right?
Water
Yep.
jet!
That was kind of cool. Outlander, since you are no child of humanity, how shall I address you? My name is Traveler, and what do you mean by child of humanity? All who descend from the first descender shaped by the Lord of all, and those born of that lineage are called children of humanity. Even the artificial people of the primordial sea, granted special pardon, are counted among them. But you stand outside this order. Why did the god take my brother? I cannot answer because I do not comprehend it myself. I once believed it was merely punishment for transgression, but now I fear there is a deeper meaning behind it. As it is with the heretical myth that light and darkness birth the primordial human. Why are you suddenly answering all our questions so readily? This is a rule engraved upon my very soul. When a human child offers up everything in pursuit of the answer, I must speak in the Creator's stead and withhold nothing. In the end, the human child will forget all things, fleeting answers, eternal release. This too is a expression of divine mercy. And why are you being so harsh to the people in the hollow emptiness? This too is a law, with the Creator absent and you have fallen from grace. I must uphold the measure once set by my Lord. This place exists only to preserve. All innovation, all evolution is forbidden here. If I remember correctly, your name is Melanta, right? I know your name. Oh no, I know your name, human child. Zeppelin. How did my sister speak of me to you? She said that she and I could never reach a accord, but that one day her younger sister will come and defeat me. Did you hear that? In the end, you're the ones who were dragged into this victim in mind conflict. Huh, so we really were just hired muscles chasing a bit of pay. That's Nibletta, seriously? You know, the traitor, the fallen one? He abandoned his charge, yet dared to proclaim himself enlightened. We watchers were meant only to stand in silence, keeping vigil here in the pillar hall of the world. You got all worked up all of a sudden. Guess you're the type who get all sucky for someone else free while you're stuck. But my sister miscalculated in one way. I'm an introvert. I'm not good with words. I've read a lot, sure. Maybe I even understand plenty of truth. But I avoid talking when I can. The one who change your mind isn't me. Traveler, I leave it to you. So we're just gonna beat him up.
Well, with rocks. Watch out!
Busted.
All worlds shall fall in an instant.
Niflata. I understand now. When the divine departed the throne, all creations are free. What do you want to say? This comes from years of living along with my own melancholy, though I suppose I'm saying it a bit late. If your melancholy feels uncontrollable, that's a psychological illness. You should seek help early, get treated, and cooperate with the one administrating it. You are, like your sister, utterly incomprehensible. Creatures like us, manifests of the rules. Who shall we see when we fall ill? Do you feel guilty now, beating up a patient? As I used to know, others have changed a bit, Zeppelin. You sure have picked up some bad habits along the way. We're introverts. We introverts are all a little twisted on the inside. You won't be seeing me like this for much longer anyways. There you go again, saying something super saddening. Like I said, I got a dark side. Malenta, I still have questions. And ask them now, I won't be here much longer. Passing judgment on the painter who defied the law of space, severing the path to the corridor of nothingness. Those were acts of transgression. My rebellion has triggered self-destruction as per the rules themselves. In truth, I would rather not answer your questions, but I suspect even the small act of defiance will only hasten my disappearance. About my brother. You already come this far, have you not? Your will is still your own, and your feet are still unshackled. Go, find your sibling yourself. You're not like me, a being who's bound their own wings only to watch them break. Why are you tormenting everyone? Tormenting them? No. I'm correcting them. I'm returning them to the form heaven intended. They ascended to heaven, yet rejected sacred stillness and cling instead to the corruption of the mortal world. So that's it. I'm jealous. Jealous of them. Jealous of the fallen Nivelita. Jealous of change. Jealous of freedom. Jealous of life. I thought that if I did everything right, then when my creator returned, she will praise me. That would have been enough to soothe me, even to prove them all wrong. Why would she not look back? Why did she not ask if I wished to leave beside her? If you were always this stubborn and heartless, the answer should have been hard to grasp. If you'd shown even a hint of rebellion, she might have taken you with her. Zeppelin, is there anything you wanted to ask? Me? Let me think. I want to know why people say this sectorium is cursed. Once the Abyss brought disaster to this land, the Knights stationed here fought to the last and did not retreat. When the report of the battle arrived at Dormant Port, it contained only a single line. None who went to Windrest Peak return. I see, so there's never was a curse, only warriors who fell in battle and slumber on. the peak where the Knights of the West Wind rest. My time is almost gone. I am filled with hate for all of you, and still I want nothing more than to cling to consciousness, to let my awareness live on unbroken. You and your sister are mortals who love everything and everyone, who still yearn for an ending, and I, who want so badly to go on living, I must face mine instead. Nivlita, my weariness runs deeper than words. Maybe Nivlita is the goddess of space, which I'm pretty sure it probably is. Either that or the goddess of death. Oh, there's that thing again. Looks like she was watching us. I should not have stayed too much longer, but whatever. He taught Melta a lesson, Historia. Did Melta say anything useful? I don't know about that. Didn't seem like it. The words watcher ordinarily refer to those who are awakened and enlightened. A watcher who closes their eyes can only be swallowed by darkness, yet awakening itself, defy the Creator's will, and thus condemn as a fall from grace. Speaking of which, Dex, we taught you, played with you, took care of you. You were raised by all of us together. When you grow up, remember the kindness we've shown you, okay? By the way, the heretical myth about light and darkness birthing from primordial humans, do you have any idea what it refers to? I'm not entirely sure what Meletos meant either. The first thing that came to mind was the parable once condemned as heresy by the angels. It tells of the god of light who created the body of his own likeness, only for it to be stolen away by the king of darkness. Thus, within a single body, the power of light and darkness begin to contend with one another, until the primordial human, bearing both, came to possess both good and evil, is a lesser-known version of the primordial human myth. That's a bit too bare bones. I'm not sure it will help as much, and I'm afraid I cannot recall as much else about it at the moment. Are you going to say goodbye to me, Historia? I owe you an apology, and your sister too. Actually, while I was quiet earlier, I was thinking about something. What was it? It probably should say, her gravestone. Don't get me wrong, Paimon, we're not immortal after all. Everyone needs one eventually. But I couldn't think of anything before. My sister's fake tombstone already has such a good line, you see. Then, just now, it came to me. And my epigraph will read, to be continued. Pretty much on par with one lifetime doesn't count, wouldn't you say? A person is a story in motion. It shouldn't end just because life does. So, goodbye, Historia. Goodbye, Lind. And when you see Hilda, give her my regards. I can't promise I'll remember any of this, and I can't promise she'll remember you either. Come on, Traveler Paimon, take me back, then we'll meet again, like it was the first time. Wow, you really do wind up seeing anything if you live long enough. I was just thinking earlier, you were incredible back there, especially against Malanta. But what was it? What was it you did again? And who are you exactly? Is your memory fading away? Who am I? Your name is Zephlin. That's right, and Paimon's Paimon here's Traveler. We're your good friends. Friend? Yes, we're friends who've been through hell and back together. Really? I can feel it. It must be true. And your sister's been traveling the world lately, just to clear her head. Someday, you two will meet again. She may not remember you at first either, but you share the same blood, not to mention the same face. You'll recognize each other right away, Paimon's sure of it. I have an older sister. And, you can ignore this gravestone. Your sister put it herself, just for fun. It's her way of saying she's been reborn. She's definitely still alive. My sister? Mm-hmm. She's kind of silly, huh? Huh? Anyways, There should be some information for you in your suitcase. Take a look. You'll probably remember things once you do. Okay, I will. Oh, and one more thing. You're an amazing person. Like, save an entire world amazing. Who, me? Everyone's deeply grateful to you, so live proudly, okay? And if anyone ever picks on you and makes you feel bad, just write to Traveler. There's nothing she can handle for you. Is there anything you want to do right now? I don't know, but I'm starving. Like I haven't eaten in days. And Paimon's hungry too. He needs food now. Hurry up, empty your backpack. Paimon wants tons of chicken mushroom skewers. Alright, that is it. That's crazy. But at least we know what the statue in Mondstadt is supposed to represent. A gateway to the heavens. That's pretty crazy. Stop moving. Okay, there we go. I am definitely gonna end here because I did the work quest. But thank you for anyone who watched this, and anyone who watches after. Thank you again. Sorry about that loud noise you just heard. And until next time, I'll stream again. Hopefully, I'll stream some more Escape from Ever After. All right. Good night, and see you guys later. Goodbye.